Hey Bobcat fans, welcome back into OhioBobcatsHockey.com. Justin Sampson and Ryan Boyd here at Bird Arena today, getting ready for the Bobcats' return to Bird Arena this weekend as they welcome in the #1 team in the ACHA rankings right now, arch rival Penn State. The last ever meeting between these two storied rivals. So much history between these two. They've met 4 times for the national championship, each coming away with 2 titles. Now Ohio returns back home where they have been so comfortable this season, and no better time as the Bobcats reeling a little bit right now. Losers of 3 straight, all on the road. 1 to Robert Morris, getting swept last week by league-leading Lindenwood. No better time for the Bobcats to return to Athens.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a battle, Justin, and being here at Bird Arena is certainly going to help Ohio. But for me, it begins with consistency. At times this year, Ohio's been great all over the ice. They were good defensively against Illinois, against Robert Morris even. They've been good offensively. Let's take Ohio State, for example, even Kent State, for an example. But at other times, Ohio has really struggled playing full 60 minutes of hockey, which was the case against Lindenwood. If they don't come prepared to play 60 minutes of hockey against Penn State, they will drop 1 or 2 games to this good team.
Yeah, you talk about the first period where the Bobcats have not really come out of the gate strong offensively in a lot of games this season. The second frame seems to be where they do most of their damage, but a team that has so much offensive prowess has been held to 2-2-1 in their last 3 games as far as goal totals. Now you look at what the Icers do. You start with their 2 netminders, both fantastic talents, Paul Musico and Matt Madrazo. Combined 15-3 record. Musico, the top man in the net for them, a gaudy goals against average. The Bobcats are going to need their offense to be pristine. You look at guys like Mike Schultz, arguably the most prolific goal scorer, tallied for the first time in the Saturday contest against Lindenwood in 7 tries for that young man. If they need to get him, guys like Pillmore, Agnew, who's been consistent, and the rest of the crew going.
You know, it may get a little old talking about those 3 guys in that top line, or Tyler Pillmore, Michael Schultz, and Nick Rostick, but they really are the key this weekend. Musico does not give up many goals, and Penn State has a very prolific offense themselves. So if Ohio can't get started early in this game with that top line, they may be in trouble all weekend long.
Now you look at what the Nittany Icers do offensively. It starts with Justin Kurchevel, the point leader on this team. 12 goals, 28 assists for that young man. He's aided by Tommy Olsik. 17 goals for him for the team lead. And another guy in the first meetings with Penn State who really did a number on the Bobcats was Eric Steinauer. 2 goals, 3 assists for a total of 5 points in those first meetings. In this last meetings, the purest sense, beyond the history and all that, it just comes down to Ohio putting their perfect home record on the line against the nation's #1 team. A chance to gain some momentum going back into league play.
Well, if you remember back to those first 2 games, Justin, the first one was a blowout. It was not a good game. But the second game, Ohio had a great opportunity to win. They had a lead against Penn State in that 3rd period and then somehow surrendered 5 goals in a 20-minute span. It was really remarkable. So Ohio has a revenge factor here. They want to make a point. They may see Penn State again in the national tournament. They want to come out and play well against a very good team and make a statement not only to Penn State, but to the rest of the ACHA.
It will be a weekend-long celebration for 2 of the ACHA's oldest rivals. Be sure to come out to Bird Arena this weekend, support Ohio University, and be sure to stay tuned to OhioBobcatsHockey.com as Ryan and I keep you posted all throughout the Bobcats contest with Penn State this weekend. But until then, for Ryan Boyd, I am Justin Sampson, and this is Ohio Hockey.